Hey guys, just wanted to take a second to introduce Jenny Yakel as she comes to give you this Monday's 7 at 7. Guys, Jenny is such a blessing to our leadership team. She serves on our worship team as a vocalist, and she's also just a really great personality to be around. So without further ado, here is Jenny Yakel with this Monday's 7 at 7.
Hey friend, it's Jenny, and before I start, I'm outside, as you can probably tell. So if you hear anything, just try to ignore it. So today, for this week's 7 at 7, I want to talk about our ministry. And not just like our ministry for ourselves, but the ministry to others. Because right now, yes, we need to focus on ourselves as we learn and grow in God. But we need to worry about the people around us too. We want them to know God too. And so I was thinking about it, and to be honest, most of us have gotten really lazy. And not just in the sense of, oh, I'm not going to work out anymore because I don't have school, I don't have reason to look nice. But we've gotten lazy with what we teach. We've gotten lazy with how we spend time with God, our devotions, the time that we allot Him. We should not be giving Him a time limit saying, hey, I'll give you 20 minutes, we'll read a couple Bible poems, we'll listen to some local music, and we're done. So we need to be able to be there for others. There are people who are losing their spark. There's people who are turning away every day from God. There are people who don't even know God yet. They're believing in a false God. And there are people who are getting tired and burned out. There are people who are saying, you know what, I'm tired of this, and they're trying to walk away. We don't want that to happen. We love everyone in our lives. We want to be there for people. And they might not like us, but we need to be there for them if they need us. So I was reading, and Acts 18, 23 through 25 stood out to me. It says, "For a while I was passing through and examining the objects of your worship. I also found an altar to this inscription, to an unknown God. Therefore, what you worship in ignorance, this I proclaim to you. The God who made the world and all things in it, since He is Lord of heaven and earth, does not dwell in temples made with hands, nor is He served by human hands, as though He needs anything. Since He Himself gives to all people life and breath and all things." And when I read this, it was a shock to me, because it's kind of something that you don't really think about. God doesn't need anything from us. Like, say that you have a journal. You want to give Him a journal? Here, take my journal because I love you. He doesn't need a journal from me. If He really wanted one, He could get His own journal. But He wants to know our hearts. He wants the willingness to be there, to love on Him, to love on others. And as I thought about this verse more and more, I thought of how people claim to know religion. Like, that's the context of this. There are people who are religious, and some people don't know the difference between God, our God, the God that we love and worship, versus false gods. And so they take all these ideologies and they scrunch them together into one belief. And they're just saying, okay, we'll just say God in general so that we're covered either way. That's not how that works. You can't categorize our God with false gods, false idols. And so I thought about this, and for example, this happens with Christianity. There are people who know verses on the back of their hand. They know them like the back of their hand, and they can tell you anything you want to know. But those same people will be at public school the next day, and they will be acting as if they were raised in a barn. They'll be swearing like a sailor, and they'll be doing things that you would never imagine that person doing in church. And I thought about that, and Christianity is not a switch that we turn on and off. It's our lifestyle. And I was actually recording this like 10 minutes ago, and this verse came into my head. So we have another verse for you. 1 John 4:20 in the New American Standard. "If someone says, 'I love God,' and hates his brother, he's a liar. For who does not love his brother whom he has seen cannot love God whom he has not seen." And I thought about this, and that really is how things are right now. There are people who say that they love and care for people, but then they act one way. Like, there might be people that you don't like, but you still need to love them. And that's our ministry to people. We need to be showing them love. Otherwise, they're never going to have a chance to know the love of God. They're not going to be able to love on Him and have a relationship with Him. That's what our worship is founded on, our love and our worship towards Him. That relationship is what allows us to connect with Him and show Him our hearts. And so, I think now is the time where we set that spark for others and reignite their passions. And I really hope that we are able to set revivals across the nation, that we're able to ignite them across the world. And I really do think it's possible, but we're not able to if we're not focused on our ministry and focusing on the well-being of others. We can not only care about our ministry, we have to care about the ministry towards others too. There are people who are struggling right now. They think that these issues are just because unfortunate event. But God has a plan for this. This is going to bring more people back to Him. And I can't wait to see how this affects people when we come back as a whole. There are going to be people weeping on their hands and feet. They're going to be crying into the floor. They love and want more. And I think that those people who don't know God are really missing out. It's our job to share what we know to others. And so our ministry is made up for everyone, not just ourselves. So this week, I'm praying for you guys through exams because it's exam season. And I'm praying that you're able to speak into at least one person's life, one person that's willing to listen to what you have to say. And I'm praying for peace and a sense of love, that when things are hard, you're going to be able to react with love, not hatred. And that's pretty much it. And I have to say this week that I love you guys and I miss you and I'm really hoping to see you soon. So, again, I'm Jenny, and if you ever need anything, ever need to talk to me, I'm sure they're going to post whatever it is. So, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!